Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. And if it's Wednesday, we all know what that means. That means it's Wipeout Wednesday. Yes, again, Wipeout Wednesday. We're still rolling and trucking along for about 8 more weeks, I think. So if you are new here, Wipeout Wednesday, what is it? Well, Wipeout Wednesday involves this book right here, A Year of Dishcloths by Maggie Weldon from Annie's Crochet. Also available on Amazon most of the time. Typically, if you're looking for it and it's showing out of stock, it won't be long and it'll be back in stock again. Some people have gotten it from some of the online used bookstores, um, like thriftbooks.com and stuff like that, or your local library, which mine does not have very much in crochet materials. So, of course, this is from my own library. But anyhow, so how did this come about? Well, our yarny friend, the lovely Sam over at Memphis Makes, had just finished a 2 year long segment called Tile of the Week Thursday. And if you don't know who Sam is, which I know most of you do, she will be linked in the description box as well as everybody else that gets mentioned. Go check them out. You will love them. But anyhow, she had just finished Tile of the Week Thursday. Took her 2 long years. And our lovely yarny friend, Laura, over at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, had showed this book in a video and said, "Hey, Sam, since you just finished Tile of the Week Thursday, how about starting another year-long project, segment, whatever, um, making dishcloths?" Well, Sam replied and said, "No, no, no." And then there was some conversations had behind the scenes with some other yarny friends, and Laura ended up being double dog dared and triple dog dared. And being the good sport that she is, like a lot of us, she can't turn down a double dog dare or a triple dog dare. So A Year of Dishcloths was born. And when she announced it, a bunch of us jumped in and we have joined in on the Year of Dishcloths train, and we have been chugging along since last September. So when Laura started this last September, she decided, since the book was broke down into the 4 seasons, that since it was fall, we were going to start in the winter section. And that way, once we finished winter, it would be the holidays. And that way, if you wanted to use the dishcloths from the winter section for gift giving, they would be ready to go. Perfect. Well, then once we finished that, we moved on to spring. We have finished spring. And then when we finished spring, we moved on to summer. We just finished summer a week ago. And so our first dishcloth for the fall section, which is our final section of the book. Yes, yes, our final season. Um, well, Laura drew that first one last Wednesday. Well, how Laura's doing it, we never know from week to week which dishcloth we're going to be doing. Whatever season we are in, she will write down the names of each individual dishcloth on a separate piece of paper. She puts them in a little magic container and she draws from that container at random, and whichever one she draws is the one we're doing. The only time we know which one we're doing for sure is when we're on the final one for whatever season we're working on. Then it's obvious which one is going to get picked because there's only one left. But anyhow, so last Wednesday was the first draw out of the fall season. And Laura happened to draw out. And I don't know, I think there was a lot of people that were wanting it drawn to get it over with. And then there were a lot of people like, oh, I really didn't care either way because I know that the fall season only has 9 dishcloths, and that's all we have left. And this make along will be over, and we will be moving on to something else. But so the one that got drawn for the first draw out of the fall season was the Thanksgiving turkey. Yeah. I kept looking at it, and first off, I don't even know what cotton yarn that is, colorway, because she doesn't put the names of her colorways on here. Um, and the more I looked at it, I didn't like those colors. I know it's supposed to be fall and it's supposed to be a Thanksgiving turkey, but I just was not feeling that at all. So, did I do a turkey? No. Did I just not do it? No. I participated. I just did the Missy thing and I went rogue. But of course, right? So, what did Missy do? Well, I had fun with it. And I know it's fall makes, and this kind of goes with fall, but it kind of, since we just came out of summer, it still kind of goes with the summer vibe. But yeah, I'm, g- I might as well just show you guys what I did. So for dishcloth number 44, the first one for fall, and I'm going to show you once again what Laura drew, our first one for fall. There's what we were supposed to do, and here's what I did. Yep, I did a peacock instead. I didn't like that. Those colors are just not my jam. Granted, I have muted fall colors. I didn't have that fall variegated, thank goodness, because I probably wouldn't have used it anyway. But I wanted to still use some color. So it's the same pattern, sort of. Um, I just omitted, I'm sorry, those did not, that was supposed to be feet and it looked like breasts. It does. It looks like breasts. Um, I couldn't. So I ended it and I didn't do the breastises. I just winged it and gave him little birdie feet. And I did the beak different. I just did a little triangle and sewed it on. And I'm going to put this book down. And then I made two little, I embroidered the eyes on. Um, and I was going to give him some little sprigs, feather sprigs up here, but I totally forgot because I got it interrupted. But hey, it's all good. So this is my Thanksgiving peacock. So, yes, Missy did a Thanksgiving peacock, and I absolutely love it. If I had to do it again, I mean, doing the pattern, even though it was a lot of ends to weave in because of the way she did the feathers, and I think when I was reading over the pattern, yes, Missy tried to read over the pattern for once before she started. That's usually where I go wrong when I don't. Um, it was just giving me peacock vibes. And so I had, and I'll show you the yarn, the cotton yarn that I used. So for the body right here, I have this ball of, it is peaches and cream in the color turquoise. And I've been using it on some random things. And as you can see, still quite a bit of it is laying right there. So there was that, the turquoise. And then for his feet, his beak, and his little eyes, I had this smidgy bit, and you can tell this is going to go in my bucket for a scrap rug. Thank you for the idea for that, Laura. My bucket's right there. And I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with all these because I know it's not enough for a project. So it's going to go in my bucket. And it didn't have a band because it's been a scrap ball, and God only knows where the ball band is. But it is Peaches and Cream, which is 100% cotton, and it's the color Sunshine, because I do have another one right here. And of course, they're 2.5 ounces or 70.9 grams, 120 yards or 109 meters. So color Sunshine, color turquoise. And then for the feathers, I had a ball of the Peaches and Cream, and it's the color Psychedelic. And this is basically what I have left right here. But it patterned really well. I really like it. So, yeah. And these have a little bit less in them than the solids. It is 2 ounces or 56.7 grams, 95 yards or 86 meters. And that is the color Psychedelic right here. And I have been trying to figure out what I was going to use this in, because I kept thinking before we got to summer and I hadn't flipped through the book like entirely, that maybe there would be something like circus themed or something, and this would have been perfect. But there wasn't. So guess what? It became a peacock. And I really do like it, guys. Even though it was a lot of ends to sew in. And I still might put a couple little sprigs for some feathers on top of the head. But I really do like it. I'm kind of glad I did it, even though I did go pretty rogue. And it's not giving off fall vibes, but yet again, it kind of is. Um, so my turkey decided that it was having an identity crisis and it wanted to be a peacock. So that's what I did this week. So yeah, that was my Wednesday wipeout. So I'm sure by the time this video airs, Laura probably will have dropped her video for this week and drawn whichever one we will be doing next. And I need to leave that up there because it's going to go in my bin. And I'll put those in there and that in there. So that means we have 8 left of the fall season. So I'll be looking forward to seeing what Laura draws out of the magic container for us to do this week. I am just hoping that after this week with doing the turkey / peacock, I'm really hoping that she doesn't draw this one out. And I know I probably jinxed myself. Because I don't want to do the bus. I don't want to do the bus. Maybe this one would be cool. Or the pumpkin. I'm all about that. Or the ribbon. I don't want to do the illusions either. But there's only 8 of them. So within this next 8 weeks, we're going to be doing them whether we want to or not, right? I foresee that quite a few of these in the fall section, there's going to be a lot of people going rogue or, yeah. And I think it's going to be really fun. We're gonna go out with fall in a bang. That's for sure. But anyhow, I guess that's this week's update. And like I said, Laura and Sam will be both linked in the description box. Go over and check them out. And I actually just saw somebody's video right before I was recording this. They dropped their Wednesday Wipeout video on Tuesday late evening. But I'm looking at the time. So that video would have technically dropped on a Wednesday, but it was still Tuesday for me. Ellen. So if you have not seen Ellen's turkey from Ellen's Crochet, I will link her in the description box as well. Go check hers out. I got a kick out of hers. I I did. I have to admit it. Ellen cracks me up a lot. She has a awesome sense of humor. She's so fun loving, and she is not scared of going rogue either, and I love it. I think that's why I really like watching her videos, because you never know what kind of trouble Ellen's going to get into. But anyhow, I guess with that, I'm going to let you guys go. And I was going to say something else and I can't remember. Oh, also, our friend Ranee over at the Woolly Llama, her birthday bash live is going to be on Thursday at, oh, and I totally forgot what time it is. I will do a post in my post tab with the information. We got her up over 70 finally for her birthday. Yay. I hope she continues to get some more, and hopefully some more people will tune in for her birthday live celebration. Because she said she was going to do one if she hit 50, and she did. She did. And we got her to surpass that. And all of you who watch me that went over there and subscribe to her channel, and you have been giving her the support and all that. I thank you guys so, so much. This is why I love you all. We love to spread the yarny sunshine and love. So let's keep doing that. And our friend Sam is taking a hiatus over at Memphis Makes. She is in the description box. Even though she is not currently putting out any videos and we don't know when she will be, we can still go over there and give her some love, and we can watch some of her old videos and still give some thumbs up and all that. And from what I understand, they will still count if you go in and clear your watch history. You can go over there and watch again, and they'll still count toward her watch hours and stuff like that. So let's give her some love and spread the sunshine, and help her channel out. She may not be putting out content, but we are not going to forget her. So yeah, with that, I'm going to let you guys go. And if I remember what else I was going to tell you, maybe I'll do a little short or put it in a video for Thursday. So I'm going to leave you guys with these words. Life is not perfect, so be kind. Try and create something new every day and keep reaching for the stars in your yarn. So till next time, guys. Love you bunches. Talk to you soon. Bye for now. And don't forget, even Thanksgiving peacocks walk among us. So bye for now.